Plaintiff Elise Tolbert has known the defendant for over 30 years, and she claims she's a hothead who once pistol whipped a woman. Elise is suing her former friend today for breach of contract and punitive damages. Defendant Latia Hedgeman says Elise is very immature and she can't handle her alcohol. Latia claims while she and Elise were on a trip to Washington, D.C., Elise was insulting to her the entire time, and she denies owing her for anything.
Start with you.
Okay, I've been knowing the defendant for over 30 years. We went to school together. Never had a problem out of, but she's always been known to be a firecracker, to pop off, fight, curse you out in a heartbeat. For instance, I'll give one example where she shared with me that she had sold drugs. And she said it was a lady who came into her house, stole her money. She chased the woman down and beat her with a pistol whipped her, and took her money back.
What's unusual about that?
No, that's, hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you're the dope man, somebody take your dope and you know where you can find them, you go get them, beat them down and get your dope.
So
hopefully nobody gets killed or go to prison, which is typically the result. But in the meantime, she went shopping, got bag rich. Now she can't pay you your money. That's typical dope dealer journey too.
Right.
Get broke and now you gotta sell all that stuff that the feds didn't take.
Shared with me that she had sold drugs. And she said it was a lady who came into her house, stole her money. She chased the woman down and pistol whipped her and took her money back.
What's unusual about that?
I'm just saying.
If you're the dope man, somebody take your dope and you know where you can find them, you go get them, beat them down and get your dope.
Defendant Latia Hedgeman is being sued by her former friend, who claims Latia is a hothead who once pistol whipped a woman.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, and then just another example, just recently her mother passed away and she fought her cousin. I mean, you know.
Cousin or money?
I don't think so. I think her cousin.
Dope money?
I don't think so. I think her cousin was something going on where she just popped off and
running her mouth.
That's right. You can't run your mouth.
Right?
Yeah.
See, y'all better start living by the dope man ethics.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyway, like I said, she's always been a firecracker, you know, and so even with this, she was ready to roll up on me because I'm running my mouth.
There you go.
So there, yeah.
Broke the rules.
Right.
There you
That's
go.
why we're here.
You should have just said defendant X.
Yes.
You put this woman's name in your mouth. She told you. Go ahead. What do you want to tell me about defendant X? I'm not gonna put her name in my mouth either. I know street ethics. I know street ethics. That's right. You don't come in here mentioning the dope man by name. Go ahead.
So, like I said, we never had a problem, she and I. So.
And this the first time you all really had one with this lawsuit over breach of contract?
Yeah.
All right, let me hear from you. Give me some background.
Well, basically, I've been knowing her since junior high school. She's my brother's classmate, and she acts very immature. I wasn't aware how it was and that she can't handle her alcohol. She does not carry on good relationships with people because she's been abused in her past from her father. She's stated that to me, that she cannot keep friendships. And she was advised not to play with me. She was advised beforehand.
I advised her too. I knew what time it was.
And as far as that fight with my cousin the night before my mother's funeral, I'm too old for all of that. But the issue is leave me alone. I don't bother anyone.
All right. What are you suing her for today? Breach of contract.
Well, I'm suing her because she asked me to go to Washington, D.C. In April. And
excuse me, Judge.
Mm-hmm.
I never asked her to go anywhere.
Right, I'll let you give your version. Let her tell me first. April?
Mm-hmm. April. She asked me to go to Washington, D.C. She said I never been, and she wanted to hang out with me. Okay, she said that. Latia asked me to go to Washington, D.C. I didn't ask to go to Washington, D.C. When we get there, on the 19th of April, we was at a club. I needed an inhaler. I asked her for an inhaler. It was just, we was out at the club. I was having a good time. Like she said, I was drinking. I had some wine because the guys were buying me drinks, and so I enjoyed myself. I wasn't driving, so, you know, I was enjoying myself. Anyway, I asked her for an inhaler twice, and she said no. Like I said, she has a way of being really boyish. She cuss you out in a heartbeat. Her attitude is horrible when you know, like, For instance, like she said,
You got a big smile today.
yeah, that's today.
That's always.
That's today.
That's always. That's always.
That's in front of you.
Please.
Today.
Go ahead.
Okay, but you didn't see her perform in Washington, D.C.
Okay, how did that go down?
So on the 19th, like I said, I asked her for an inhaler.
Right.
She told me no.
Right.
Twice. We get back to the room. I get my inhaler. The next morning, she was upset still. I tried to talk to her. She didn't want to talk, so I gave her space. When I come back to that room, she had removed my stuff and put it down in the front desk without warning or anything. We couldn't even get in the room. The engineer tried to open the door. She had it latched on the inside and told me my stuff was downstairs and now she can get some sleep. So I'm suing her for the money that I paid her for that trip because that was a horrific trick. I've never been treated like that to put my stuff. I gave her money for this trip.
What did you pay her to do that you failed to do?
I paid her for that room we staying in.
Didn't you stay in it?
Yeah, no.
You never stayed in the room?
I stayed in it for 2 days.
That means yes. The answer is yes then. You stayed for 2 days.
Yes.
What else?
And on Friday, she removed my things out of the room.
Okay. And were you able to get them back?
I got my things back, but I'm also suing for punitive damages because of her putting me out because it was a despicable act. It was uncalled for. When I tried to resolve the issue, she didn't want to talk to me. The trip was ruined. We missed the tour that I paid her.
What did you pay her to do?
The $98 for the tour. I wasn't allowed to do that.
Why not?
Because she didn't tell me about the information until 15 minutes till it was time to go. She had the whole itinerary.
And what else did you pay for and not receive the benefit of?
Defendant Latia Hedgeman is being sued by her former friend, who claims Latia is a hothead who once pistol whipped a woman.
Ma'am, let me hear from you.
For starters, she acted up from the beginning, the minute we went on the trip. She was saying insulting things to me, playing. She didn't want to buy alcohol. She didn't pay for any of the lift rides. She didn't want to pay for tips when we went to go and eat. I had to continue to ask her, Elise, when are you going to pay me for this? So she apologized to me several times before that Saturday night incident. And the reason I put her out is because she went in my purse that Saturday night after we left the casino. When she asked me for the inhaler, I wasn't letting her use my inhaler because Lord knows where her mouth had been, because she gets around. And the end result was, yes, she does. The end result was when she asked me that, I really wasn't paying much attention to her because I had won some money at the slot machine. So I was happy. I introduced her to my friends in D.C. And I planned the whole nights and everything. I never invited her. She asked me because I can show proof that I bought this trip by myself for just me and got a king size room. She found out I was going on the trip and she asked, could she go?
Tell me about the incident where
she said you
after that
she was mad. Okay, she was mad after we left the casino and everything in the club. So she almost slammed my door, slammed the door of the car, my friend's car, on my arm. When she left and she wasn't answering the phone when I found out, because I didn't know why she was mad at first till my friend told me after she slammed the car door twice. She said she's mad because you wouldn't let her use your inhaler. So I said, oh well. So I tried to call her, to see where she was. She wasn't in the room when I went upstairs or anything. So I went back downstairs. I came back up. I saw her on the elevator. She wouldn't say a word to me then. When I got back up to the room, she was laying in the bed. She wouldn't share the bed with me or anything. And so I went outside to smoke a cigarette. When I came back up, she's still in my face again, telling me, I can't believe you ain't gonna talk to me. I can't believe you ain't gonna talk to me. Finally, I was like, I had enough.
That's not true. I'm gonna interrupt because it's not true. None of that is true.
Okay. What are the toiletries that she took, ma'am?
It was, she didn't take it. She left them in the bathroom. When she packed my things, she didn't put those in.
Them or
she didn't put them in my suitcase.
All right.
Your Honor, I put all of her things in the bag. I also have text messages where she's apologizing for starting all the trouble.
Let's see that.
I have pictures that she enjoyed herself on the trip.
Well, there go your punitive damages. Let's see it.
And then I have all these lists.
But you want some punitive damages, and you're the one here asking. I am offering an apology. You are a beautiful person. I don't think I recognized it. It was a misunderstanding because I don't believe you let me pass out. So please forgive me. I was drunk last night, so that probably played a role. Come on, let's get past this and enjoy the rest of the vacation.
Your Honor, I was trying to get back in the room and Okay, everything she's telling you is not true. Latia asked me to go on this vacation. I didn't go without her wanting me to go.
When did you all return?
We
Here's
returned
the
back on the
proof.
21st. But
On the 21st?
Yes, but Your
That's when
Honor-
you wrote your apology.
because I was trying, we turned back. No, we returned back on the 21st.
I'm reading it. It said the 21st.
Where? I
And
don't.
here's the proof.
Let me see.
It said,
that I
Latia,
booked
I
this
don't want
room
us to
without
be
her.
enemies.
We returned on Christmas, Easter. What day was Easter? The 22nd?
I have no idea. All I have, you have to prove to me
We came
that
back-
there was something after the 21st where you retracted your apology. Because here, you take full credit for what happened.
No, I do not.
Oh, I'm reading it. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I don't have any. I'm happy it's over.
No, I don't have nothing to say. It's okay. It's a wrap.